It's Monday morning again. Another Monday fun day. Back in the workshop. So January's gone, into February. Where the hell does the time go? Anyway, back onto this job. So last week we were getting on, we got these panels all welded on, and I've started the filler work. It's pretty much done now, a little bit to finish off, and then we're going to get these into primer. Another job I got done last week was I got these wings welded on, got them gapped up and welded on, so they're much better than what they were. So if you remember, the customer had put these on with rivets and they weren't fitting very well at all. Plan of action this week: get the welds all dressed up on the wings, get any filler work finished, get the vehicle all masked up and get it into primer. Once the vehicle's in primer, we then need to demask it, prep it all up, and then once it's all prepped up, ready for paint, we need to mask it back up again and get the vehicle painted. So I've got this vehicle all prepped up now, I'll just show you, and I masked it up as well. That wing I prepped up, again went over it with 400 on a DA, and then I finished off with a red Scotch pad. So this is a Mercer Scotch pad, and that just gives it a good key off for the primer to stick to the panel. So these Scotch pads are good for getting into areas that you can't get into with the DA. So you've got things like backs of the wings, getting in areas like there, you can just get in, give them a good rub. Same here. Getting into creases, good to get into right into your corners. So as you can see, they're really handy for getting in all those awkward places. Now we've got all that done, we've got the vehicle masked up and prepped up, it's time to get it in primer. So I've got the primer mixed up and it's in the gun. I've given all the panels a good rub down, I've blown it all off again, given them a tack off with a tack cloth, and I'm ready to put the primer on the vehicle. It's the next morning after priming the vehicle, and this is what it looks like. So we've got both the wings in primer. Those sills are now in primer. Both rear quarters. Moving forward, next stage is prepping up inside the door apertures and getting them into paint. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to prep up inside where the door's shut, and then I'm going to seal the back of both the wings. I'm also going to seal down this quarter edge. We'll get the insides here all painted, then we'll get the doors back on, and then we'll paint both the sides. Last night I got these door shuts painted and we're now at another stage. Plan of action today: get the vehicle demasked, get the doors on, prep the sides and get it in paint. Well, I've been flat out with this job all day, prepping it up and masking it up, and this is what it looks like. So this is it, one VW T4, all prepped up, masked up and cleaned down, and after a long hard day, ready to be painted in the morning. That was last night and now it's the next morning. I'm about ready to put the paint on the vehicle, but first of all I want to show you where I'm at with the VW T25 camper. Well, what can I say about this? So yeah, I wanted the T25 up on the top drive. I wanted to take the fuel tank out of it. I thought if I ratchet shop it off the front of the E30, slip the E30 out the way, then ratchet shop it further up the drive off something else, job would be a good one. Unfortunately, for some unknown reason, the BMW E30 doesn't want to start anymore, so I've had to ratchet shop the VW T25 back to where it came from, and the E30 is now stuck on the drive. So until I sort the E30 out, I won't be doing any more work on the VW T25. So that is where we're at with that. Good morning, another morning. Got the job painted all last night. We'll have a look at it. So this side is all good. Remember, this job is just a blowover. It's not a top high quality job. It's a van at the end of the day. I really didn't want to do this job. I didn't want to have to do it like this. But the customer again was on a budget. So yeah, it's got what it's got. It's got basically what I could do to it with the money he had. I just wanted to get it painted, get it sealed up for him, and the job's done. So that side was good. This side, not bad. I've got a bit of a run through there. Now the front, I had some problems. So the front, I've got a massive run, but I'm going to deal with that. So basically the compressor was here, and I couldn't get I didn't manage to get round it basically. I couldn't see or something, and I just got too much on that area, and it ran. So what I did is I keep coming back to it and building that lacquer up. I tried to blow it off. Sometimes you can pile the lacquer on and blow it off, but I was unsuccessful. Nonetheless, I've managed to build that lacquer up, and what I'll be able to do is hopefully I'll be able to get that out. Hopefully I'll be able to flat those runs out and polish it up. But yeah, apart from them two bits, not bad really. Got a good finish on it. Don't want to be polishing the vehicle up. It's a blowover, so basically that means they get blown over and they go out, and that's it. I'll flat the runs out, I'll polish the runs out, get the bits back on that need to go back on the vehicle, but then it's going out and that's it. And outside, to be honest, it will look pretty okay outside this job. My worst jobs are still better than a lot of people's best jobs, so it'll do. So I'm on the build up for this vehicle now, and I'm clagging it back together. So I've been doing a bit of demasking. I've got it demasked, and I've got the bonnet on. So it probably looks like the bonnet's an absolute mile out. under these lights, but it's actually not. It's really close. Me looking at that bonnet, it is really close. No, there's nothing wrong with my eyes regarding colours. This is old bad paint job, this is new fresh paint job. This just needs polishing up, but honestly it is not a bad colour match at all. I know it probably looks horrendous on camera because it always does, but really honestly it is really close. So I've got all the bits back on that were on the vehicle when I got it. Got these lights back in, the bumper back on, that's what I took off. Took these indicator lights out, took the front bumper off. Obviously the bonnet, took this mirror off. Took these rear bumper corner pieces off. Got them back on. So yeah, that's it. Done as much as what I'm going to do now. It's ready to go back to the customer. So again, this was just a really cheap job, not one that I wanted to do, to be honest. I don't normally do cheap jobs, but the vehicle was in the garage and I welded the quarters on, and I found some mutual ground with him, did a bit of a deal just to blow it over, blow all the work over that I've done. It's had a crap paint job before anyway. I hate working on stuff that's already had a crap paint job or crap work done on it, but to be honest, I just wanted to get it sealed up and help him out, really, get it back to him. So some of that crappy paint job it's had before, it's included these, got all over spray on the rubbers. We've got some nasty scratches, poor filler work there. We've got runs on the roof. So yeah, it has been an awful one to patch back in, but it's done. And my uncle will be coming for it tomorrow. He'll be taking it back to the customer's house and the customer will be finishing it off. So what's next? I've got to do another video on the classic superbike because it's the beginning of the season and we're going to be racing again soon. I need to do a service on my R7. I've got Fred's VFR 800 tank to repair. So there's some chips on here. It's had some stone chips. So I've got this to repair and paint. Next week I've got yet another van in, so this one's a Mercedes Vito and it's coming in for a wing, a brand new wing, and also it's getting the other wing repaired. So yeah, there's a couple of things. I've got a massive list of jobs to do, A4 paper full of jobs. Tell me what you want to see, but don't tell me the T25. So I need to get the BMW, obviously the BMW sorted first before I can move the T25, drop the tank out of that and get that project pushed on, which I really, really want to do. But unfortunately at the moment I'm being held up with the E30 not running. Yeah, so that's that. Some jobs to come, more jobs to come. Right, now I just want to thank the people that have sent me super thanks. So super thanks are when people can send me a donation. They may have found some of my they might have found some of my videos helpful, they might have learned something on one of my videos, or like, you know, where you go on YouTube to find out how to do something. They might have done that and found out how to do something off one of my videos, so they sent me a super thanks donation. So I just want to say thanks for that. And all them super thanks donations, they go towards my classic superbike project. So my classic superbike, this is a bit of an interesting one. Things have been up in the air. Possibly going to take on a new rider, but we'll see. And I'll do a video on that at the time, so possibly next week, we'll see. Right, just want to thank everyone that commented on my last video and liked the last video. Absolutely fantastic. Thanks a lot for the comments, really appreciate it. And thanks a lot for all the likes, really, really appreciate all the likes. A lot of time goes into making the videos and I'm knackered most of the time, so I'm flogging on all week. And then I'm absolutely knackered when I'm doing the videos as well. That's why they're not fantastic, but do my best. I just want to say thanks to all the subscribers, all the new subscribers. Really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. So I will do my best, even though I'm shattered most of the times, to bring you some more and better content. Thanks for watching.